Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Love to Live Healthy show with author and weight loss specialist Josephine Fitzpatrick. Our focus is weight loss and losing it with healthy and clean living. Join us every week to hear answers to questions from our clients all over the world who text and email thousands of weight loss questions daily. Listen and learn how Josephine answers questions to help you lose weight, eat healthy, and feel great.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Love to Live Healthy show. I'm Josephine Fitzpatrick. Today's topic is learning to eat less. We always relate eating less to weight loss, but researchers say if you want to live longer, reduce levels of inflammation throughout your body, and delay the onset of age-related diseases, you should also be eating less food. I'm sure you've heard obesity has become a serious problem, not just in the United States, but all around the world. So now we know eating less not only helps weight loss, but we also know eating less can make you live longer. But how do we do it? How do we eat less? That is the big question that needs to be answered. Eating less can be really difficult, especially if you're used to eating larger portions or have a difficult time managing your hunger. In fact, so many clients who first come into my office to start their weight loss program, their first concern is, am I going to be hungry? They are so afraid of being hungry. And my answer is always, yes, you will be a little hungry. Not all day, but you will have moments of hunger, and that is okay. It means you're losing weight. But let's think about it. This is all about overeating. And overeating is unhealthy. Unlike most unhealthy habits, overeating can quickly get out of control. It becomes automatic to reach, grab, and eat without thinking, or reaching for a second helping, even if you're not hungry anymore. Many of you know I always say less is best when trying to lose weight. Because to lose weight and keep it off, it's crucial to train yourself to eat less. In order to lose weight, you have to eat less than what your body currently needs. But how do you do that if you're used to grabbing and eating whenever you feel like it? It's not easy to just stop eating more than what you need. But luckily, there are a variety of ways you can get yourself to eat less and feel less hungry throughout the day. And that is what I'm going to go over with you today. 10 ways to eat less and feel great doing it. So let's start with number 1, portion sizes. Today, everything is supersized. The more, the better. I can't even begin to stress to you the importance of portion sizes. You can clearly see our innovation food portion sizes are not big. They're designed for weight loss. So when you're eating out or ordering in, I tell clients and customers all the time, compare it to our container, and you will see when you are ordering out, most of the time you are getting double portions. Always remember, 4 ounces is the size of your palm, and 6 ounces is approximately the size of your whole hand. Anything more will put you from weight loss to maintain and possibly even a gain if it's double the serving. Every meal you're eating should be for weight loss, not to feel full. Okay, our second tip, and another great tool, is to use smaller plates. When you heat up the innovation food or you're making your own food, use a small plate because it will look like you have so much more food, and that will help you mentally and physically to eat less and feel good about it. Number 3, another training to eat less is always to leave something on your plate. It's good to learn to be able to walk away from not having to clean your plate every time you eat. It doesn't mean you can't have it later if you want it. I'm constantly telling clients, split your meals and snacks in half. Have some now, save some for later. When you do this and you split your meals and snacks in half, it helps you save food for later in case you're hungry. But it also trains your stomach, brain, and appetite to learn to eat less in the moment. Remember, you should walk away from a meal feeling like, I would love more. I'm satisfied in the moment. I'm still a little hungry, but I'm okay. Okay, you never want to walk away feeling stuffed. Number 4, hydrate. I can't tell you how often you probably think you're hungry, but in reality, you are thirsty. Remember, we can survive a lot longer without food than water, and there's a reason for that. Make sure you are taking in at least 8 to 12 ounces of water before each meal and snack. There is actually solid scientific proof that drinking water before meals helps you feel full faster. I personally drink so much water, but I also know I'm not the normal. I actually love regular bottled water. I don't do flavors and I don't do seltzers. I love water. I don't wake up and have tea or coffee. I wake up and have water. It always surprises me when I'm talking to a client about what they drink all day, and so many drink nothing. I just can't believe that. Others drink coffee or tea all day. I tell them, you are thirsty. We are naturally thirsty. We're made up of water, and that is why so many people mistake thirst for hunger. So they end up eating when what they really need is a glass of water. So drink a glass or bottle of water whenever you think you are hungry. And if it satisfies you, which it probably will, then you weren't hungry, you were thirsty. Water is a natural appetite suppressant. Drinking water before meals helps decrease hunger, increase the feelings of fullness, which all help with weight loss. Number 5, eat slower and take time chewing your food. Honestly, think about your food and how fast you eat it. My mother used to be famous for telling my brothers, stop eating so fast, no one's going to steal your food. Eating fast is just another unhealthy habit. So now you have to create a new one and slow it down. And slowing down and being more mindful can help you eat less. Chewing your food thoroughly and taking your time with each bite is an important part of mindful eating and can help you feel more satisfied with smaller portions. When you concentrate on your food and concentrate on each bite, it can increase your satisfaction and let your brain actually enjoy the meal. But when you take big bites and you don't chew well, your brain doesn't get any signals of enjoyment or satisfaction, which can cause you to eat more. So slow it down and take smaller bites and chew a little longer. Number 6, distract yourself. Many times feelings of hunger and food cravings hits us all of a sudden. At that moment, it can feel like an intense craving that needs to be satisfied instantly. Distracting yourself can help you manage these feelings. It can be something you see on a commercial, or you're feeling a little bored in the afternoon that triggers that hunger. Use distraction techniques to get your mind off of food. Remember, cravings only last for 5 to 10 minutes. So give yourself at least 10 to 20 minutes of distracting activity before addressing your craving. So basically, if you get a trigger for a craving, you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to walk a mile, and if I still want that snack when I'm done, then I'll have it. But odds are you won't want it. And you just got that mile walk in. So now that's a win-win, okay? If you can't do a walk, take a shower, walk around your office, take the stairs, anything that will distract you. One of my favorites, look for some bathing suits and summer clothes online. That will definitely distract you from putting food in your mouth. Number 7, just like we want to distract ourselves, we also have to avoid distractions during meal times. If you are eating your snacks or meal while watching TV, odds are your concentration is not on what you're eating. Or if you're working during lunch, same effect, you're not focused on your meal. Eating while being distracted is common. What most are unaware of is that mealtime distractions unconsciously increase how much food you consume. Think about it. When you are in conversation and eating, whether it's on the phone or in person, you tend to keep picking and eating even when you're not hungry. If possible, during meal and snack times, get rid of all distractions, whether electronic devices, work, or magazines. Concentrate on your meal and take time to enjoy it. Number 8, spicy and hot. Another effective way to eat less is to add spices such as ginger, wasabi, hot sauce, pepper to your meals. Spices have several health benefits, and additionally, they help curb hunger. I often tell clients when they struggle with picking while preparing dinner, eat half the bag of your wasabi snack. It won't make you want to eat more. The spicy of it helps stop the cravings. Number 9, mealtime. Don't get caught up in the breakfast, lunch, and dinner times. This concept came from the more modern times, and studies show following breakfast, lunch, and dinner only makes you eat when you are not even hungry. So often I will hear someone at breakfast talk about what they're having for lunch. And I'm honestly like, are you going to be even hungry for lunch? Do you even know if you're going to be hungry for lunch? Just because it's called lunch does not mean you have to eat. Listen to your body, and if you don't need it, don't eat it. Less is always better for weight loss and health. Did you know that ancient Romans only ate 1 meal a day? They did it because they believed that your body digested better, giving it the rest of the day to process the food. Sounds like fasting to me. Fasting will not only help you control those urges to eat all day, but it will also shrink your stomach and appetite. Not to mention, studies show how good fasting is in prevention of heart disease and cancer. If you find that you are struggling with having to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner because that is what you grew up with or lived and learned, I would recommend doing the fasting because it will take you out of the whole eating for a time of day that is based on a name of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and instead it will help you learn to control your eating and eat when you are hungry. Finally, number 10, the innovation program and the cheat day. Let me explain this one. For those of you on program will understand it the most. Every week you get a cheat meal, dessert, drinks. All week you are following the program and eating your meals and snacks. So when you get to cheat day, what happens? Well, mentally you want it. But after you eat a big cheat meal, you are almost sickly full. Why do you think that happens? Because your stomach has shrunk. And at that point, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Mentally, you still wanted it, but once you ate it, realized after being on program and eating less all week, you don't feel good after eating a heavier, unhealthy meal. This is a good thing. It's just another way to shrink your stomach, appetite, and eventually your mind. You stay on program, follow your meals and snacks, and eventually it will become a way of life for you. And that is what I want for you more than anything. Okay, that is our 10 ways to train your brain, body, and appetite to eat less. Remember, consistency is the key. The more you do it, the stronger you get, and the faster your stomach will shrink. Time and consistency is what creates habits. You are always in control of what you want and how much you want it. If you put the work in to change what you want to change, you will always reach your goals. But it's always work, and that is the part that has to be consistent throughout. That is our podcast for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay healthy and full of love and happiness. Wishing everyone the best week. Hugs and love from me to all of you.
Thanks for listening to Love to Live Healthy with Josephine Fitzpatrick. We hope you'll pass along our web address, innovationweightloss.com, to your friends and colleagues who are looking to lose weight by eating clean and living healthy. Be sure to check out our archives section on our website for previous podcasts. Join us next time for another edition of Love to Live Healthy with Josephine Fitzpatrick. The content in this podcast is not intended in any way as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding weight loss or any medical condition or treatment, and before undertaking a new healthcare regimen. And never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have listened to on this podcast.